Hello, good day everyone. Let's try to solve this question, and the question is x cube plus y cube is equal to 91. Then what is the value of x and y? And in our question it's given that x and y belongs to integer. So let's start. The given information is x cube plus y cube it's equal to 91. And we know that x cube plus y cube it is equal to x minus y multiply x square plus y square plus product of xy. It's equal to 91. Now look at this. This is x square plus y square plus product of xy. Now look at this. This is x square plus y square. If x and y are positive integer, then this will give us a positive number, and if x and y are negative integer, then the x square will become a positive number and the y square will also become a positive number. So this implies this whole part give a positive number, and this part it is maybe a negative number or a positive number. And in the next step, look at the right hand side. This is a 91 and the left hand side is a product of two number. First number is this x minus y and the second number is x square plus y square plus product of xy. So that is why we split this 91 into two number. So the first factor of 91 will be 1 multiply 91, and the second factor of 91 will be minus 1 multiply minus 91, and the third factor will be 7 multiply 13, which is also equal to 91, and the last four factor will be minus 7 multiply minus 30. So this is our important point. This whole term is a positive number, and this x minus y, this it is maybe a positive number or maybe a negative number. Now focus on the first factor. This implies x minus 1 is equal to 1, and the x square plus y square plus product of xy is equal to 91. So we use this pair because the second number is a positive, which is 91, and in our first case we have already discussed that x minus 1 may be a negative or positive number, so we use this factor. So this implies x minus y multiply x square plus y square plus product of xy is equal to 1 multiply 91, and this implies x minus 1 is equal to 1 and x square plus y square plus product of xy is equal to 91. We solve this two equation later, but first of all we discuss the remaining factor. So now look at this second factor. This is a minus 1 multiply minus 91, and we have already discussed that the second pair is x square plus y square plus product of xy. This must be a positive number, and minus 91 is not a positive number, so we can't use this. So now look at this third factor. This implies x minus y is equal to 7, and x square plus y square plus product of xy is equal to 13. 13 is a positive number and first number is just 7. In this case we have already discussed that it might be a positive or negative number. So we use this factor, and now look at the last factor. This implies x minus y is equal to minus 7, and that it might be a possible because we have already discussed that x minus y may be a negative or positive number. So look at this is a x square plus y square, x square plus y square plus product of xy. This is a positive number, and minus 13 is not positive, so we cannot use this factor. So we have a two possibility, and one by one we solve this two possibility. Look at this. This implies x minus y multiply x square plus y square plus product of x, y, it's equal to 7 multiplied 30. And this implies x minus y, it's equal to 7, and x square plus y square plus product of x, y, it's equal to 13. We call this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. Look at the equation number 2. We write this product of xy, positive product of xy, as a 3 times xy minus 2 times xy. This is also equal to, if you solve this, then we get a product of xy. We write this as a x square plus y square plus 3 times product of xy minus 2 times product of xy. It's equal to 30. Now we rearrange this term, x square plus y square minus 2 times product of xy plus 3 times product of xy is equal to 30. Now this part is equal to x minus y whole square, and this is the plus 3 times product of x y is equal to 30. And look at the equation number 1. It's given that x minus y is equal to 7. So this implies we write here a 7. 7 square plus 3 times product of x y is equal to 13. Square is 49 plus 3 times this product of x y is equal to 30. And in the next step we subtract 49 on both sides of this equation. So this will become a product of 3 times xy, it's equal to 13 minus 49, and the 13 minus 49 is minus 36. So in the next step we divide this equation by 3 on both sides. So this implies x product of xy, it's equal to minus 12. Look at this equation number 1. This is x minus y is equal to 7. If we add a y on both sides of this equation, and this, then this will become x is equal to 7 plus y. So we substitute the value of x in this part. So this will become a 7 plus y multiply, this is a y is equal to minus 12. So multiply this y by 7, we get a 7y. Multiply y by y, we get a y square, it's equal to minus 12. Now add a 12 on both sides of this equation, then this will become a y square plus 7y plus 12, it's equal to 0. Now look at this will become a quadratic equation, so we factorize this. Look at this middle value, this is a 7, and if we multiply first and last digit, then we get a 12. So we break this number 7 into two numbers such that if we multiply these two numbers, then we get a 12, and if we add and subtract these two numbers, then we get this middle number 7. So these two numbers are 4 and 3. 4 threes are 12, and if we add, then we get a 7. So this will become a y square plus 4y plus 3y plus 12, it's equal to 0. Now y involved in this first two terms, so we factor out. The remaining value is y plus 4, and 3 involved in this last two terms, so we factor out. The remaining value is y plus 4, it's equal to 0. We write this as a y plus 3 multiply y plus 4, it's equal to 0. And this implies y plus 3, it's equal to 0, and y plus 4, it's equal to 0. Focus on this equation. If we subtract 3 on both sides, so this will become a y is equal to minus 3. And look at this equation, if we subtract a 4 on both sides, then y is equal to minus 4. And the equation number 1 is x minus y is equal to 7. And if we add y on both sides, so this implies x is equals to 7 plus y. And first we substitute y is equal to minus 3, then this will become a 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. So in order pair, we write this as a 4, then the value of y is minus 3. And if the y is minus 4, then find the value of x. X is equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. So x is 3. So we write this as a 3 minus 4. This is a second order pair. Okay, now look at this equation. Equation number 1, and this is the equation number 2. Look at the equation number 2. Similarly, this equation, we solve this part. So left hand side will become a x minus y whole square plus 3 times product of x y is equal to 91. Now look at the question number 1. X minus y is equal to 1. So this will become a 1 square plus 3 times x y is equal to 91. So 1 square is 1. And in the next step, if we subtract this 1 on both sides, this will become a 3 times product of x y is equal to 90. Divide this equation by 3 on both sides. So this will cancel, we just get a product of x y, and this will become a 30. And the equation number 1 is x minus y is equal to 1. If we add a y on both sides, so this will become a x is equals to 1 plus y. So we write here x 1 plus y, this is a y is equal to 30. Multiply this y by 1, we get a y. Multiply this y by y, we get a y square. It's equal to 30. And in the next step, if we subtract a 30 on both sides, so this will become a y square plus y minus 30 is equal to 0. And this is a quadratic equation. Look at this middle term. This is a y. And if we multiply first and last term, then we get a minus 30 y square. So we split this. The coefficient of this is 1. So we split this 1 time y into two numbers, such that if we multiply this two number, then we get a minus 30 y square. And if we solve this two number, then we get a this middle value. So this two numbers are positive 6y and minus 5 time y. If we multiply this two number, then we get a minus 30y, and if we solve, then we get a this middle number. So this is a y square plus 6y minus 5 times y minus 30 is equal to 0. Look at this first two term, y involved in this term, so we factor out, and the remaining value is y plus 6. Minus 5 involved in these two terms, so the remaining value is y plus 6, it's equal to 0. So we write this as a y minus 5 multiply y plus 6, it's equal to 0. So this implies y minus 5 is equal to 0. This implies y plus 6 is equal to 0. And if we solve this part, for this we add a 5 on both sides. So this will become a y is equal to 5. And for this, if we subtract a 6 on both sides, so this will become a y is equals to minus 6. So this is the value of y. Okay, now the equation number 1 is x minus y is equal to 1. Add a y on both sides. So this will come x is equals to 1 plus y. So first we take y is equals to 5. So x is equals to 1 plus 5. So 1 plus 5 is 6. Then the value of x is 6. So we write this as a 6 comma 5. Now we take the value of y is minus 6. So this will become a x is equals to 1 minus 6, and 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Then the value of x is minus 5. So we write this as a minus 5 comma minus 6. So we have a 4 possible solution. 4, if x is 4, then the y is minus 3. If x is 3, then the y of minus 4. If x is 6, then y is 5. If x is minus 5, then y is minus 6. And we have done. Thank you.